That novel was written by Peter Abraham in 1946, and it is a novel that satirizes the evil of apartheid law in South Africa. The evil of apartheid law in South Africa. It is a novel that satirizes social ills that were prevalent in South Africa of that time. And there are some events in the history of South Africa that this particular novel called Mind Boy addresses. The first one is the South African mining industry. The South African mining industry. As of the time this novel was written, that particular mining industry was the backbone of South African economy. And it was a place that everybody envied or everybody desired to get a job there. But due to the prevalence of apartheid law in South Africa of that time, we find out that in that novel there was serious discrimination. The minority whites were favored in that novel, while the blacks were used as slaves in that particular industry. So the blacks were densely oppressed in that particular mining industry. And in that novel, you will see that oppression covering some areas such as the good position, official positions that have higher salaries were reserved for the whites only. And in terms of accommodation, the blacks were packed in a place that can be regarded or best described as a slum or a ghetto, while the whites were given comfortable accommodation. Also, even in the accommodation given to the blacks, we found out that the accommodation was not furnished, it was not comfortable, the environment was not hygienic. Another aspect of discrimination or apartheid effect in that industry is that the white people were given better working conditions, yes, than blacks. The white people were allowed to go for leave and they will be paid. When they retire, they will receive their pension. But those privileges were not made available for the blacks. In that particular mining industry, we also saw what we call mining accidents. Many blacks there had, some of them contracted illness and died. Some of them were killed inside the earth. The earth caved in and killed some of them while doing their mining work. And all those things they were passing through did not give those minority white bosses any consent. So the oppression meted on the blacks in that mining industry is a part of social ill that this novel satirizes. Another event in the history of South Africa when this novel was written was the idea of slum and shanty towns. Slum and shanty towns. It was a place that the blacks that was where they were able to afford, around Johannesburg. Yes. And this shanty and slum town were represented in that novel by Peter Abrahams using what? Malekam. The event in the reflected in this novel is what? The African Mine Workers Union. It was a union that was organized to protest against the poor working conditions given to the blacks in that mining industry. And in that novel, you will see that the person that championed the protest is the protagonist. The protagonist is called Zuma. And their effort or the sole aim of the protest is to do what? To secure a better working condition for the blacks. Another important event there was Shebins and liquor peddling. Yes, blacks decided to drink away their sufferings using what? Liquor. And what those white people could do was to ban the blacks from what? Drinking liquor. But the whites were not prohibited from doing that. Another important aspect of it is still past law, a law that was meant to stop the blacks from having access to different places.